You see, if I were her and I had problems, I'd want Jesus to fix them. And I'd have given him some options. Like one option would be he could have brought that live-in boyfriend who was causing her all the trouble and married them. He was a rabbi. That could have fixed it. Or he could have held a town hall meeting and rebuked the villagers. Maybe done one of those things where he sits on the ground and scribbles some things in the sand, and maybe that could have fixed the problem and they would have all felt really bad. Or maybe I would have chosen a one-way ticket to Tahiti and gotten out of town, all those judgmental freaks. But he doesn't do that. And we get a glimpse of how he fixed the problem by her response when the disciples finally show up with Jimmy John's. The woman drops her jug, runs back to the villagers, those very people that she had tried to avoid, the ones who hated her. And she says to them this, she says, "Come, see a man who told me all that I ever did. Could this be the Christ?" The woman's response showed that she understood where hope came from, and she understood much more than a Jesus who just fixes our problem. In that statement, she shows that she finally found someone who knew her so well and still loved her so much. You see, we expect hope to be temporary solutions to passing problems, but it's only a matter of time before we have new problems. But what Jesus has in mind for us is so much deeper. See, hope can be found as love in unexpected places, and acceptance where it's undeserved, and belonging where you feel like you're an outsider looking in. Hope is Jesus at the well in the heat of the day when no one else wants you around. And so I stood in the room as the Father waited for my answer. And I didn't have all of the details, but I knew one thing. As he leaned forward and his question echoed in my soul, "Is there any hope?" I said, "Sir, there's always hope with Jesus. There's always hope with Jesus."